Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. For the first time with Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. One of the best of the last decade or so. Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones.
Rodgers pass.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Able to find Lazard. And nothing but daylight ahead.
That it?
Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 65 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. 25, check 25, check 25. Good job right there. He's checking. Crack.
And a flag out right away, and I believe our day will begin with a 1st and 15. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Carson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
This is Carson. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
At the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings
from the shotgun, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Here's Carson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and a couple. Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From midfield, here's Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers.
12-yard line.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Seahawks.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the
We'll
football.
see if they can disrupt it here. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Come. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, alert.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run it with Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
51, Mike 51. Exit. 95.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 35. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
3rd and 1.
Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. L.J. Collier just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And it's 3rd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense, pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wilson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Chris Carson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They run for it with Carson, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now the Packers going to burn their...
had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel.